The issue of the tax reform has been in the front burner for a while now. The president has been pushing and has been, even bribing. He has gone as far as bribing the senators and House of Representatives members with project money because recently he increased the allocation that will be given to each House of Rep member to 1 billion naira, and senators will be going home with as much as 2 to 3 billion naira, all because he wanted them to agree to the tax reform policy. Not only that, these senators had planned to boo him when he brings the budget, the 2025 budget, to them, to present. But in a closed door meeting, they were notified that the president have decided to increase the allocation for your constituency project to at least 1 billion naira. And immediately, before you know it, all of these senators and House of Representatives members who were already planning to boo the president because of the tax reform policy, they kept quiet and started singing, "On your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, on your mandate." It's if not for the intervention of some people who, cut them off because they knew that Nigerians were going to come for them. But anyway, Seyi Makinde, your state governor, is explaining to us why most of the governors, decided to, discuss more and, ask for time when it comes to the tax reform bill of Tinubu. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below. By the way, I have a news report on the budget that Tinubu presented and how these senators were coerced because of money into not booing the president because of a 1 billion naira constituency project. There's a video on that in my video section, so please check that video out and all other videos I have there. Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde has shed more light on why the 36 state governors are demanding wider consultation on President Bola Tinubu's tax reform bills. According to Makinde, governors intend to ensure that the entire nation is carried along, given the far-reaching implications of the reforms. Makinde, who spoke during a media chat on Broadcasting Corporation of Oyo State on Saturday, clarified that he is not opposed to the tax reforms. Instead, he presented the reservations raised by the governors to the press. The governor explained that the National Economic Council (NEC) unanimously agreed that the bills should be withdrawn from the National Assembly to allow for wider consultation. We asked the chairman of the Presidential Task Force about the status of the bills, and he confirmed they were already at the National Assembly. Makinde said, "I asked, if that's the case, why are you just coming to us for approval? It amounted to putting the cart before the horse." The tax reform bills, which were transmitted to the National Assembly on October 3, 2024, have sparked controversy. Many stakeholders are opposing certain sections proposed by the government. The bills include the Nigeria Tax Bill, Nigeria Tax Administration Bill, Nigeria Revenue Service Establishment Bill, and Joint Revenue Board Establishment Bill. Makinde noted that the NEC agreed that the bills should be withdrawn to enable broader consultations with stakeholders. This, he said, could lead to alignment, whether in their original form or with necessary adjustments based on stakeholder feedback. Addressing criticism that he was opposed to the reforms, Makinde stated, "I was asked to explain our decision to withdraw the bills for consultation, but some people chose to focus on the messenger rather than the message." Meanwhile, Makinde described the Ibadan Farm Fair tragedy, which claimed the lives of 35 children, as a monumental loss. He noted that the incident, alongside the Bodija explosion in January 2024, could have been avoided if appropriate measures had taken place. The governor observed a minute of silence for the victims during the media chat and assured the public that the legal process was ongoing, though slow. You or what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. During this media chat, they should have asked Seyi Makinde why he arrested the principal of a school where the event was supposed to, have taken place, because what would you say is the offense of that principal? He did not even grant them permission to use the venue to start with. If we are busy arresting people or blaming people, this is the person that's supposed to be blamed, that person is supposed to be blamed. You should arrest Seyi Makinde himself. You should arrest Tinubu, because these are the people that are responsible for some of these policies that have not affected the lives of their citizens positively. Most of Tinubu's policies have affected the lives of Nigerians negatively since he became the president. Tinubu have driven people further into poverty than ever before. Than ever before in the history of this country. I don't think that there have ever been, this kind of, hunger before. I am telling you, back in the day, there were families, that could only afford 1 square meal. Back in the day, even before the economic situation, became like this. So now I'm wondering how those kind of families are fending. How are they fending? How are they able to fend for themselves and their family right now that the economic situation of the country has gone beyond, it has destroyed. I'm telling you, it has shattered. The inflation rate, it has, as in everything don't scatter, because it is quite unimaginable. I never knew that Nigeria could hit this rock bottom. This is a new record breaking spree for Tinubu, because but anyway, they keep blaming the past administration that they did not start the destruction of the country. They are throwing blame to the past leaders of the country. But within a space of a year, the damage that Tinubu has done to this country, I don't think it has ever been done in the past more than 16 years since independence. The rate at which things are just deteriorating. Because what? Take, for example, the electricity units on prepaid. When this prepaid was, given to people in Lagos State, 1,000 naira, with 1,000 naira, you could get 44 units of electricity. But right now, especially if you're on band A, 41,000 naira can only get you 4 units. Can you imagine the difference? From being able to purchase 44 units with 1,000 naira, now you can only get 4 units for 1,000 naira. You see the difference? How many percent increase? That is more than 500% increase, more than 1,000% increase safe. Because 44 times 4, that is in how many places? The increase is just too much. It's unprecedented. It's too much. People are crying. People are clamoring. How much can you even buy with your salary? How much electricity can you buy with your salary in a month? It's that bad. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel, leave your opinions in the comment section as well. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.